Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Real Island Boy, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, all of them same time. Oh my God, can I just catch my breath? When I said I'm just catching up on all the shows that I missed over the weekend, I'm just catching up. Remember, it's my birthday weekend that just passed a while ago, and thanks to everybody out there who gave me a lot of shout out on social media. And y'all need to follow me on my social media platform on Snapchat and Instagram videos. My stuff be litty. So make sure y'all follow me. It's Real Island and Boy spelled BWOI. I will leave that information in the section below. So make sure you follow your boy. But anyway, cheers it up. It's still Scorpio season. Make sure y'all, this I'm drinking some pink Moscato. It's almost the end of breast cancer month, but pink Moscato, I love me some of that. And happy Halloween weekend, happy Halloween day, happy Halloween period. If you want to check my my Halloween costume out, please go to my my Instagram page and you'll see my Halloween costume. I had a good time in LA. LA is always lit. The only problem I had with LA when I was in LA was that it was a little bit chilly. I looked at the weather before I left. It said it was going to be between 80, 81, and a low of 67, thereabout. And every day in the daytime, it'd be nice and warm. As soon as it gets in the late evening, it starts getting really chilly. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought it was going to be LA with nice, sunny California weather. But I had a good time nonetheless. I went out Friday night to Club Blow. Saturday night I went to the haunted mansion, some party at a warehouse, and Sunday we went to Rage nightclub. I even saw a couple, wannabe celebrities like Milan Christopher and who else I saw? That's makeup artist that does Kylie Jenner's makeup, Tokyo Styles. I saw a few people around LA. When you're in LA, you're bound to see some celebrity. And obviously, I saw some IG models. I call them IG models because they're not really models, but they're on IG stunting like they're real models and, naked for the cause. And can I just say this? And now, no need to be shady. Most of these costumes I saw over the weekend, it's either people trying to be naked as possible or doing some kind of sports theme outfit. I'm like, damn, can y'all not be creative and trying to make a costume and trying to be creative? Everybody trying to be less clothes as possible, naked, gladiator, some kind of naked costume, your body's out, body cover paint, blah, 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 or you want to be a football player or some kind of sports player. I'm like, damn, can we see some? I saw this costume at one of the costume party. This girl was being like a Dora the Explorer. I see costumes that were so creative, over the top. I'm like, that's what you need to do when you're doing Halloween. You do over the top and you're trying to be creative and be different. But everybody, I see, and also, no shade, but shade. Can I stop seeing everybody who's a male trying to be a cross-dresser for Halloween? Everybody's trying to be a woman for Halloween. From the famous celebrities that we know in entertainment to just dressing up in drags for Halloween. I'm like, anyway, I guess they get a pass because it's Halloween. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on sipping my cocktail and tell you why I'm doing this video tonight. Tonight's video is for this show that's been on TLC, and I've got into it every time it comes on TV, but I never talk about it on my YouTube channel. So here goes me giving my take on the show 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, and they just did a reunion special called Couples Tells All. So again, the show is called 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, Couples Tells All. It just came on TLC. If y'all have the TLC app, TLC Go, I'm giving TLC a shout out obviously because I like the show. And the other spin-off of the show is called 90 Days Fiance. I guess after they pass the 90 days, and if they do get to the next chapter, then you will see that part. The show is full of mess. Anyway, the host, Sean Robinson, she used to work on Access Hollywood and a couple other shows on TV that we know her hosting on. But she's been hosting these reunions for a minute now, and she does a good job. I want to give a shout out to again Sean. She did a good job, but the show had 6 couples this season on this special, and I want to tell you, the basis of this show is, I thought one time I was seeing Catfish 2.0, but the basis of this show is, I live in America, and I'm talking to somebody online, no matter if it's Facebook, if it's some dating app and whatever, and they're talking to people in a different country, and they're in this long distance chat relationship because they've never met, and they are either developing feelings for each other, and they're finally gonna meet now for the first time in all the months they've been dating, or I guess talking. And then they go all the way from USA to countries like Amsterdam, Philippines, Brazil, Spain, even Haiti. And you know some of these countries are like at least 3.5 hours away from certain states. So you flying for hours going over to meet somebody for the first time that you said that you so-called have feelings for and whatever. And hopefully when you get there in person, the feelings that you've been having over the past few months are going to be reciprocated and going to be real eventually to either get a proposal or it may not work out. So this is the basis of the show. I'm trying to give you all a background. So I'm going to bring on everybody's to you tonight, the couples that were on the show, and I'll still tell y'all how I felt about these people. And y'all can leave y'all comments, let me know if y'all agree with me, or just sound off and let me know how you thought about the whole season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. My mouth is a little bit dry, so beg your pardon. But any reason is a good reason to sip a cocktail, right? So the first couple was Sean and Abby. Sean is I'm not doing stereotype, but Sean is a white dude. He's 40-something years old. I think he's 47 years old, from Columbus, Ohio, or somewhere in Ohio. And Abby is only 20 years old. This girl lives in Haiti. African American, obviously. Sorry, not African American. She's black. Okay. And then the other person in the picture is this guy named Chris. Chris is Abby's ex, 64 years old. I'm like, dude could have had 64 means that it could be her grandfather. Because Abby's 24. That means that dude was 40-something years older than her. That means he could have had her mom, and her mom could have had her. So that's how old this man was, one of her ex. Okay, so this couple were talking online. I don't know what side it was. Don't ask me what side. But they're talking online. He finally go to Haiti. He brings all this clothes and stuff for her, and he spent all this money. And it's the first time he's meeting her. Obviously, she does selling or reselling of clothing items to her peoples in Haiti. Like buying and selling. It's like people send stuff down to her in Haiti, and she sells it back for markup value, and that's what she does to support her family and herself. Which is is all a little fair business, not nothing that she's doing that's illegal or bad. So shout out to her for getting her hustle on. So Sean went to Haiti, met her the first time. They had issues because this ex of hers, Chris, who she met when he was visiting Dominican Republic. If y'all know, Dominican Republic and Haiti is so close by in proximity that you can basically get there in less than a day if you drive or whatever, because they're so close by, side by side countries. So I guess when he was visiting that country, she went over there and they met, and I guess they were dating or whatever. But she feel now that Chris has been using her as like a sex toy or whatever. But I'm also like looking at her like, were you also benefit from this, Abby? Because now that you say that Haiti been having those issues with the hurricane and whatever, you've been staying at Chris's condo. And I'm like, why would you want to cut somebody off but still leaning on them for help, especially living in his condo? It seems like Chris is no longer for her anyway, because he's telling her that he's changing the Netflix password, and he's asking her to move out of the condo as soon as possible, and he will no longer sending her money. So I guess that's over. I guess now she can focus on being with Sean, who proposed to her that we did not see throughout the season. When they gave the never before scenes, we saw that Sean proposed to her and gave her a ring. She's all excited that she's engaged and she has a fiance. But she's only 20 years old. She's only 20 years old. The girl is 27 years that man junior, senior, whatever you want to take him. That man is like 25 years older than this girl. But again, listen, age is a number. And if they like each other, I love it for them. So congrats to them on the engagement, and hopefully it works out. We'll see how that works out eventually. They come on a special for 90 Day Fiance, and we'll see how that plays out. So we'll see eventually, okay? And I'll keep y'all up to date about them too. So next was Larry and Jenny. Larry, I can't remember what state. I think Larry lives in Florida, and Jenny's from the Philippines. Her English was not that good, but it was way better than some other people's that was in the special. She was mad at the dude, Larry, when he went to visit her family. They cooked this full pig, roast this pig on this damn stove, and this dude is not really into pork, and because he refused to eat the pork, she felt like he embarrassed, and that he was being disrespectful to her family for not eating the food. I guess that's a tradition. They cook food for you, you eat, and if you don't eat the food, it is from a disrespect. So they had a big fallout throughout the series because of that. Eventually, they were able to work it out, and now he proposed before the series ended. She accepted, and they're working on it. So that's good. He says right now he's in the process of filing for the K1 visa. If you don't know what a K1 visa is, like a spousal visa when you want your husband or wife to come to the U.S. and they have to marry you within 90 days or something, and blah blah blah. So congrats, they're working out, or they're working out. I possibly can see them being okay eventually, because it seems like they were one of the ones that seemed like they had stuff together. Next couple was Patrick and Miriam. Patrick was like this 20-something-year-old dude, like no more than 25. I think he's a dancer / DJ. Went all the way to damn Paris. Met this girl, Miriam. Pretty girl, she's around his age also. When he get there, the girl gonna tell him that she has a boyfriend. How the hell are you gonna let me fly all the way, which Amsterdam is from the US, from Philly to Amsterdam when I went there. It was like 8 hours flight, and it can be more, depends on the weather. And went all the way there to hear that some girl that you're digging has a boyfriend. And she said that she never realized that this dude was feeling her like that. They told her just being friends and chit-chatting on the internet and whatever. And even when he was coming there, that he was actually having feelings for her. So she was kind of blindsided. However, when he came there, she was open to being a friend to him, to walk around, tour, have fun and stuff, but she cannot be nothing more than friends with him because she had a boyfriend, which that's respectable. At least she told him she had a boyfriend and did not try to, deceive him. So they said they're gonna be on the friend zone. She'll eventually want to come to the USA, and hopefully that Patrick will be a chaperone like how she was to Patrick when he was in Amsterdam. So Patrick seemed like he want more. However, it seemed like he needs to go his separate way and find him another girl and focus on his daughter that he has with some ex-girlfriend. Daughter, by the way, is very beautiful. Courtney and Antonio. Courtney is this dumb girl from, I can't remember what state she lives in, and Antonio lives in Spain. When I said they were on the show, I was like irked by them, watching them every week, and I'm like, this girl, Courtney, is like dumb. She's like 20-something years old also. Antonio, I think, is 30. Some Spanish model, whatever that he think he is. But she went over there, and this dude was not treating her right, in my opinion, based on how I see they're portraying them stuff on the TV. However, she came back to the USA. She's fallen in love with him. They said they're now dating exclusively. We'll see how that goes. She said she's going to go back to Spain eventually to learn Spanish and to visit, and hopefully they will work out their stuff eventually they're going to be married or whatever. So we'll see how that plays out eventually. Next couple is Paul and what's her name again? Paul and I didn't write her name properly in my paper. Paul and the girl, Paul, the crazy white dude, I can't remember what state he lives in, and this girl, Carmine, or Karenine, whatever her name is. She's from Brazil. She speaks barely any English. When I say it's barely English, she speaks about 1% of English. And when I said they have to use a translator to type in a phone, it translates, and then one reads it, other one types in, the other one reads it. I'm like, this is not gonna work. How are you gonna be based a relationship on talking through an app, a translator app? I'm like, this is bound for some issues eventually. Paul is crazy. Paul had issues when he was living in the US, or lives in the US with ex-girlfriends and whatever. So this girl from Brazil, I guess, is taking a chance with him. He proposed to her. She did accept. He's now in Brazil based on when we watch the show. And I guess he says he's going to be there for 90 days to still work it out. Eventually, he wants to get a visa in Brazil, and hopefully she gets a visa to the US so it can be back and forth, so they won't have to interrupt their lives for her moving permanent to the USA just yet. So we see how that works. However, I said before, Paul was crazy. He did some crazy shit throughout the season. And if you have not seen it, go check out TLC and type in 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Last couple, Darcy from Connecticut and this dude Jesse from Amsterdam. Darcy's like 42 years old or thereabout, and Jesse's like 24, 25. When I said this lady is, I think, a cosmetologist, 2 daughters, and she has a nice lifestyle in our area. And this dude Jesse, I guess a upcoming model, a student, whatever. They met online or whatever. She went all the way to Amsterdam to go look for him. 8+ hour flight. And when she got there, they started having issues. He came on the set tonight for the first time. He's visiting USA with her. He's here for 10 days. Her daughters want to meet him, but I'm like, I don't think that's time for your daughters to meet him yet, because this dude is, to me, not sure what he wants, and he's young. You're a bit older and mature, and you have kids and established. I don't think this dude is ready for no tie-down ish with you. He swear that he loves you, but the way he behaved tonight on this reunion or a couples tell all special was appalling. She likes to have her wine just like me. And this dude was getting mad at the lady because she went out to Vegas and had some couple of wines with her sister. I'm telling you, this relationship is not going to go anywhere based on the fact that he's too young. She likes her wine, and he basically is not for her. She can't keep on drinking if he wants or she wants to be with him. I don't know how it's going to work out, but that reunion special was a mess, especially the last 2 couples, Darcy and Jesse. But make sure to check it out for yourself. Don't follow me. Go to TLC.com and check it out. And follow me on social media at Real Island Boy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.